Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Okay, good. Have you had lunch, by the way? Oh, not yet. So you are still hungry. Yeah. How about you? Have you had lunch? Oh, you okay? You have had lunch, so I think now you are full. Okay, for today's lesson, we will be talking about present perfect tense. Okay. Now, so what is the function of present perfect tense, and why we use this tense? Okay. Now I will tell you. We will talk about the form first, or the formula of present perfect tense. The formula is like this. The first is the subject. The subject is, there are many subjects, right? It's like are, you, will, we, he, she, it. Okay. And then after that we have auxiliary verb, have or has. Okay. Now if the subject is ayu dewi, bahasa ayu dewi, now we can use have. But if the subject is singular, he, she, or it, we can use this one, yes. Okay. Now after that, after have and has, it is followed by the third form of the verb 3. So in short, the formula is subject, have, has, and verb 3. Now, for example, like this. I have eaten lunch. Okay. I here is the subject, the plural subject, I, and then followed by have, and then the verb 3 of it, which is eaten. So this is the formula. And then the next example. Here, because the subject is she, so the auxiliary verb must be has. And then after has, it is always followed by the verb 3. Okay, this is to remind you, the change from verb 1, 2, and 3. If the verb 1 is eat, then the verb 2 is ate, and then the verb 3 is eaten. Okay. And then next, if the verb 1 is drink, the verb 2 is drank, and then the verb 3 is drank. Alright. So this is the formula. So sir, what is the function of present perfect tense? So why do we use it? The function is to tell action in the past, but the result now. So we did something in the past before now, but the result is failed, and we can still feel it until now. Okay. So for example, like this. I am not hungry anymore because I have eaten lunch. So we use present perfect tense because we want to focus in this one, in the first sentence. Okay, as you can see, I use am here, so it means now, right? The tense is now. I want to focus on this condition. That's why I am using present perfect tense here. Okay, yeah? This is the subject, have, and then verb 3. Okay. So the activity of eating happened before now, but the result is still feels until now. So I want to focus on this condition. Alright. Now we move to the second example. The second example, she is not thirsty because she has drunk water. Okay, right? If you drink water, what happens? Okay, you don't feel thirsty anymore. Just like this one. So in this sentence, the focus is this one. So you want to focus on now, because this is used is, so the condition is now. Why this condition happens? Because another condition happened. Yeah. Because she has drunk water. The activity of drinking water happened in the past. But the result, she is not thirsty, is felt until now. Yeah. So this is the formula subject. Because the subject is she, so use is here. Okay, so we have talked about the formula and the function. So maybe there's any question? No, okay. Because there's no question, we move to the next discussion. So sir, why do we use present perfect? Because the activities or the action happened in the past, right? Why do we use simple past? And now, as I said earlier, we want to focus for the now condition or the present condition. Okay, result now, or I can say it is now or present. Now, this is the difference between present perfect and simple past. Why do we use present perfect instead of simple past? The first sentence says, I ate lunch at 12 p.m. So this is simple past, right? This is the subject, and then do. Okay. Now, as you can see, the big difference here is that in simple past, there is a time signal. Always, when we say something in simple past, we always use time signal. Okay. And then the second sentence, it's present perfect. Why we use present perfect? Because we want to focus on this condition. Okay. The condition is in present. And the second is in present perfect. Sorry. Okay. Now, as you can see, in this sentence, I have eaten lunch. There is no time signal. So that's the big difference between simple past and present perfect. No time signal. Just like the previous examples, there is no time signal in here. Okay. So this is it. Do you have any questions so far? No. Okay. Very good. So as a summary for today's lesson, we have talked about present perfect. The formula is subject, has, and verb 3, and then the function is to tell action in the past, but the result is now. Okay. And then why we use present perfect instead of simple past? Because in simple past, we just focus on the activities that just happened. But in present perfect, we are focusing with the present situation or the effect of what happened earlier. Okay. Now, because there is no question, so for the day it is finished. Thank you for coming and see you when I see you. And thank you for attending this lesson.